Hello, welcome to the channel at QECP today. Joined up with the QECP collective to do a dig day. It is particularly hard, but there's a few of us chipped in from the MTB Fanatics Facebook group. Let's go and see them. Here's one of them. How are we doing, James?
Alright. Caught me on a break.
You living the dream?
Well, I'm eating a ham roll, mate, so always living the dream.
Is it easy?
Not getting that tree stump out wasn't easy, no.
That little tree stump? Okay. How are we doing, Bill?
Getting there.
Getting there, mate.
Sweaty.
Look at these.
Right.
Yeah.
Tough.
This is why I don't like gardening. You know what I mean?
You done anything yet?
Going around with a shovel. You alright, lads? Who's this guy in the pink top? You alright, mate?
I'm loving it, loving it, loving it.
Is it everything you thought it would be?
It is, and more. It's a good workout. It's good, it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling to put something back into it anyway, isn't it?
It is.
Going to speak to Scott shortly and just see what the actual overall plan is for this place and whether there's any future developments within QE as well. So yeah, let's get digging.
Watch my foot shifting now.
Yeah. No more dossing on camera. Mike's going to edit the sound out of this.
Camera's on, put the effort in.
Just 2 more minutes.
That's what his wife says.
How do you know?
For me, it's more can't you manage 2 minutes.
Think of this then, Russ.
It's alright actually. Been riding here for, I don't know, 3 years, and it's good to put something back. You know, you can look at it in future and go, yeah, I built this. Well,
Is it
this
easy,
much
mate?
of it, you know.
Is it easy?
No, is it hell? Short and rocks and shit.
You living the dream, Aaron?
Yeah, loving it. Hard work and riding.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is going to be a table. You've got to fill it in and make it look epic. It's hard work. Harder than it might look. Yeah! A little bit easier now. So here's Scott, who is the owner and also runs the Southern Enduro Circuit. So it's good to meet you properly, mate, and just give us an idea what's happening here. How's it all come about?
So we're here with the QE Trail Collective. So we started off with a collective about 10 years ago when we did a bit of volunteer digging for the local council who runs the country park. They really liked stuff for free.
Yeah.
So, and who wouldn't? So they were like, this is good. So we did more and more, and eventually the blue trail came out of it. That's where sort of the crux of stuff. But over the time, the red trail really got neglected because we spent sort of 4 years on the blue trail. So it's basically 4 years no maintenance on the red. So now we've started working on the final descent on the red, which was probably the worst bit of the red. There's other bits that we'll work on as well.
All right, so it's amazing that you've got all the volunteers up, and you know, it's nice to actually see how hard it is and the effort that goes into piecing these trails together. But what is going to set this apart from the way the trail was designed before?
So before when we designed this trail, we were quite fresh in this trail building. So we're all volunteers. We all started from scratch and we all didn't really know what we were doing. We had various people that knew more than others, but over the years we've sort of learned a lot. And this bit here was how steep the hill was. It was way too tight, the corners.
Yeah.
So what we did, we turned 3 corners into 1 big corner, which is much wider, much more flowy. So really anyone can ride it. It is a red trail after all, so it's not going to be. It is steeper and faster than the blue. But yeah, you've got to jump at the start, around the corner into a tabletop. So rather than 3 corners, we've got 2 features in the corner.
No, spot on.
So it should be good.
And it does. It looks really impressive. So Scott, there's some future projects in the pipeline.
Yep.
Really excited what you've just told me. So let's tell everybody else out there what they've got to look forward to at QE.
So it's quite early in the days, but it's in the planning phase at the moment. So the council has worked with us closely to design a pump track / skills area.
Love that.
This is gone for funding, so it's a bit of a different way we normally do it. Normally the QE collective is self-funded, so all the work we've done to date has been either self-funded or maybe some company donations.
Okay.
Windwave, the importer of Transition,
Gospel.
gave us some money to help on the Blue Climb,
Yep.
which was really helpful. And obviously Southern Enduro events have put a lot of cash into
Excellent.
and obviously people have given a lot of time as well. A lot of it is time. So, but the way the pump track has worked, basically there's some government funding out there for that sort of project.
Okay.
This is a country park over. It's a park for us to enjoy. So there's pots of funding about. So the council's applied for that, and we've gone out to some proper contractors to build
Brilliant.
it. So think about, if anyone knows the pump track in Portsmouth, just in Hilsey, it hopefully will be a metal
good.
version of that. So rather than, it won't be tarmac, but
Okay.
it'll be a surfaced version of that, and hopefully there'll be some skillsy bits as well, and hopefully there'll be some areas for the collective to expand it in the future. Also, in with that, we asked them to do a bit of a green trail plans, which they put a little pot funding for some material,
Okay.
which will be hopefully if that comes in as well, it'll be a surfaced little loop, about half a kilometre, just for balance bikes, first riders, just to do a nice little loop with a bit of existing trail. So again, fully surfaced,
Amazing.
so should be good for the youngsters.
Just sounds amazing. All the stuff happening. I love this place anyway, and it's ever expanding. So yeah, brilliant effort, mate.
Yeah, I mean-
and everybody's gonna love that when it does actually come around.
Yeah, big shout out to Craig, who's been driving the digger today. He comes to every single dig, and he has done for the past 10 years. So you know, not a lot of people see him, but he helps out the races
Yeah.
too. So he's always helping out, and you know, he does a hell of a lot. And then you know, there's people like Spence and Rupert who aren't really around anymore. They've moved on to
Okay.
other stuff, but they're the ones that kicked this off with myself. You know, we really started off, so you know, a lot of this wouldn't have happened without them. And Carl helps out a lot. So yeah, there's lots of people behind the scenes, and then all the volunteers. None of this would be here without it, the volunteers, end of the day.
And that's the thing, I think that's a great point that Scott makes. You don't really realise how much effort goes into all this. You just turn up somewhere, you shred it and have a good time. But to do the improvements, the effort has to go in, and people have to stick their hand up to say, yep, I'm going to go and help out. So, you know, it feels great to be a part of it. Really looking forward to seeing when it's finished, which will be when, roughly?
So it depends how far we go with it, but
Yep.
I think we'll probably require 2 more digs.
Okay.
So there'll be a
Soon then.
finishing the trail work off dig, and then we're going to surface parts of it.
Okay.
We're not quite sure what we're going to surface yet. So for instance, the feature behind us, the jump, the takeoffs and landing will be surfaced, the berm will be surfaced, and the tabletop. The bits
Sure.
in between, we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Again, red trail rather than the blue trail, so but we just want to harden the bits that are going to have heavy use. So.
Yeah. Exciting times. So I'm going to give you a bit of a track tour. So this just used to come down before, and now there is a jump. So there's still a little bit of work to be done. You can clear that, you can roll it. Going to have some serious speed coming down here compared to what the trail was like previously. Come thrashing round. And then you're met with this huge berm. Right guys,
You're right.
go slow down here, go fast. It is mentally big compared to what was here before. Come all the way round, it's huge. And then, still work in progress, gonna have a big table where the digger is. So you can see where we've started building it up, that will be a lot higher yet. And as we go round, you'll see the landing is around here. So yeah, you're going to come absolutely flying out of that berm into this, and just widening the track this side. Carry some serious speed out there if you need to.
Standing on it, but it makes a mess.
And then building up a nice berm here, so you can carry the speed through naturally and not run off the track. And then all this is going to remain the same, but it's just going to be neatened up. All the way down to the original rock garden. So once you get down this section, oh, if I can even get down it in the first place, what's going to happen instead, rather than going round to this side and then coming round, because it's probably good when it was first made, but it's just all sort of falling away, so it's hard to carry the speed through there. Just going to come straight out the rock garden and then going to build a berm that's all fenced off and brings you out onto the main track. So really looking forward to seeing the end result. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Every one of us living the dream.
Behind you with the barret. Breathe in.
Behind you with the barret.
Breathe in. I'll touch your bum, my boys.
Oh, I won't breathe in next time. So that wraps up the day. Managed to help out for about 3 hours, so really good that our group could chip in and really develop something that's starting to come on quite well. Massive thumbs up to the QECP Trail Collective, all the guys, can't name them all, but you know, this stuff doesn't happen on its own, so really great to be involved in that. If you like what you've seen, give it a thumbs up. There's some great stuff coming, so I'm going to preview this trail when it's actually built. Put your comments in down below and subscribe, so press the logo down the bottom there. Come back for more content. Until then, I'll see you for the next one.